that one. Excellent. Looking just fine, everybody. You guys are looking good over here. I'm gonna take off this beanie. Otherwise, it's gonna get supremely hot and sweaty up in here. So, guys, it's Thursday. It's Paint with Josh Day. Are you excited? It's a fantastic eve, isn't it? Let's put some of this blue down here, maybe a little bit of that blue back underneath here. Now, what I'm doing is kind of setting up where I want my colors to erupt in my little seascape that we're about to paint up here. So I'm gonna tell you what I've done so far to my canvas, right? Put a little bit of my blue back over here, just so we can have some cool things happening back here. It's gonna be really cool, a little bit more of my blue over here. So for our seascape that we're setting up right here, took a piece of tape, put it across, put black gesso along the whole bottom, let it dry. Once it came time to paint this scene, I covered the black gesso area in our Bob Ross liquid clear, and then went across the top area with our liquid white. Now I'm laying down what our undercolors are going to be for this painting, right? Now I'm gonna put some of my phthalo green in here with that phthalo blue, just because it makes the most awesomest of oceany colors. Could turn out to be in our sand, could turn out to be in our water, could turn out to be anywhere. Maybe we throw some right in there too. Bow! Just we got this crisscross of different things. Crimson, Indian yellow, phthalo green, phthalo blue, more crimson, more phthalo green, phthalo blue. Then we have our dioxazine purple and crimson mix. That's just more crimson on top of everything else. And then a little bit of blue, and since we did the green together, might as well do some phthalo green onto this guy down at the bottom. Pow! Just get it crazy. Because that's all we need, is a bit of nutsness. We just gotta have some color everywhere across that canvas. So when it comes time for our white paint to go across it, it interacts with those colors. So guys, tell me where you're watching from. What's your favorite sandwich? Let me know in the comments below. Mine is a spicy Italian. Woo! It's fantastic. You guys! I'm gonna dab it off my brush on a paper towel over here. So, it's time to check in. Tell me where you're watching from. What time is it where you are right now? Let us know. And just to be safe, I'm gonna put that wet brush aside, grab a nice clean dry brush, and let's go start our sky, guys. I'm gonna take my Indian yellow right here onto my big old brush. Let's just drop the Indian yellow in from the top this time. Josh, what are you doing? We normally put our Indian yellows down there on the bottom now, don't we? But this time, we're gonna drop it in from the top. Then we're gonna go in with our crimson color right around that little bugger. Look at it. Oh, put a lot of crimson up there and it will streak a long way, my friends. Only put a little bit of it and it will run out pretty quickly. So, where do you want your sky to be? What do you want your colors looking like? Shoo, guys, that's really gorgeous. Now, let's get into as much of this purple paint as we can because there's not a lot left. We're gonna have to make our own bit of purple. I went to Michael's today, and what did we do? We forgot to get purple paint, which is okay. It's totally fine. Totally fine. We'll just make our own up. It's gonna be fantastic, right? So first things first, we're gonna cover our canvas with our crimson-y color and any bit of that purple that we can get. Then we're gonna come in here, mix some of our blue with some of our crimson before we even go up and touch it, right? Ooh, that's a dark purple right there, guys. Look at it. Oh, it's just fantastic. How far do you want that darkness to go, right? Remember, we're gonna go back and blend all this out later. We just gotta get some color onto our canvas, and the more we mix it in, the more it will eventually blend its way away from itself. Look at those colors, you guys. Shoo, guys! Gotta hop in front of you over here, just real quick like. And then, that's it. Put a little bit of that color down in here too. Might as well. Just pushing as hard as I possibly can to try to get those colors to come off of our canvas and stick on where they're supposed to stick on, right? Now, this guy, since he's all yellow up here, we gotta have our yellowy brush. Go back and make it all yellow, because this is one of those big old canvases, and that means we have to cover every bit of it. If we're not covering every bit of it, then we may run into an issue, right? Let's take this guy and really break There we go. Drop, you know, everything we have to do live. Don't ask why. Just please, don't do it. Everything that we do is always on camera. And I show you all the flub-ups. It's the most fun. Right? Remember, you can get this painting if you go to PaintWithJosh.com. It can be yours. It can be yours, but you got to be the very first one there. Right? Now, I'm going to go up and start blending my sky. Where do you think we should start? Should we start in the lightest area or should we start in the darkest area? What do you think? What do you think? Type it into the comments now. Right now. Remember, if you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you give me a thumbs up. That's all you got to do. Give me one thumbs up over there. And then whether or not you stream out or stream in, you would have helped me already just by giving me a little thumbs up. All right, we're going to start in the brightest area first, guys. The lightest area first, mateys. My name is Optimus Prime. Okay, let's get out here. Once we're mixing in that light area, and then we get out into our little pinky area, it's going to want to grow back and cover over all of our light area, which we really don't want to happen, right? All up to you, however you want your sky to look. But just with some crisscrosses, the more we crisscross and crisscross and crisscross, the more it'll blend itself until it looks however you want it to be, right? If you don't like a spot, you go back and work it a little bit more. Remember, we don't have to have a supremely bright corner in our sky. You can literally blend it until it's a softer color, right? All up to you guys. But you're making the decision when you're blending it with your eyeballs. I mean, don't blend it with your eyeballs, but use your eyeballs to make a decision and say, all right, I don't want it to go any further than that, or that's just far enough, mate. You may stop at any time, right? All we're doing back here, back and forth, blending these colors out. The more you blend it, the softer it gets, and the more your hand starts to hurt when you're on a big old canvas like this. Oh, I can't do it left-handed. I mean, I got to be on the other side. Hang on. Got to be over here if we're going to do it left-handed, right? So, your one hand gets tired because you got a big old monster-sized canvas. Use your other hand. All we're doing, crisscrossing, right? Based off our pressure, you can even do it with your non-dominant hand, okay? Just to give your other old guy a rest. Out here, pushing on that color, turning the brush sideways so we can push really hard and really give that force. Pow! Right? Wherever you want it to be. You get to decide. All up to you guys what it happens out here. And how it's going to look, right? If you don't like a certain space, you go back. You push a little harder. You make a little soft. Maybe you push a little softer. Right? We don't have to push the entire, pressure all the time. It's going to change every time we go do it. Right? Now, let's get out here. We're going to grab up an enormous amount, which we don't even have. We don't even have any white out onto the palette, you guys. Sure guys. Okay, where are you guys watching from? Let me know. Let me know right now so we know for the future where you guys are watching from this very instant. How did I get blue on my white? There we go. You guys, what you looking like out there? How cold is it where you guys are from? Right? Where you're watching right now, just how cold is it? Because where I'm at, it's not too bad. It's actually not too stinking bad today, right? So let's see. Where are you guys from? In the world. Cincinnati, Michigan, Long Island. We're from Long Island. We got the UK and Indiana over here. We're watching from the end. Kansas, Philly. We got Texans over here, Missourians. Got people in the UKs and New Jerseys. All over. All right. Let's go up here. We're going to get an intense, enormous amount of white paint onto our brush. And we're going to come down, or maybe come up. Who cares? However you do it, right? Spin the brush, rotate, pow, launch, color as much of it as possible off of your brush and onto the canvas. Maybe you have to go back again and really scoop up a good old amount and get up here and deposit, just dispatch that paint. You gotta dispatch it off of your brush. Right, then, stab off our big old 2-inch brush, or your 1-inch brush, or whatever, right? But we can come up here, we can start mixing it down, because it's mixing over the color, Right? Not touching every place all exactly with the same amount of pressure or at the same time or whatever you think. Right? Mixing it up, pushing it around. Then we can come underneath it with some shadows. Some shadows. Okay? It's literally same thing. Let's get a different brush. Let's come out here, grab a little bit of our crimson, a little bit of our black, and work those two together. Much more crimson than black. Ready? We're going to get up underneath. Just nastiness. Keeping this guy relatively flat, though. Oh, Josh, what have you done? What have you done? I can't look at it anymore. Right, let's mix these two together. Just softly. Pushing on the bottom, coming up, grabbing the top. Really working hard on the bottom, and then really lightly onto the top, dragging it back over those little shadows. Right? How do you want it to look? Do you want it to look softer? Work it a little bit more. Maybe get up and turn your brush. Get up underneath that guy, right? How do you guys want it to look? Just with a little bit of mushiness and intensity, right? Boom! Little squiggle of a cloud in the night. Yeah! He's in the night out there. Let's grab our 1-inch brush, the Paint with Josh 1-inch brush, drag it down, or vice versa, down, over those little shadowy bits, right? Sometimes we can get enough of it to whip down underneath. Look really cool. Sometimes you might want to flatten an area out. Right? How does it look to you guys? Because that is how it's going to look when you go do yours, right? We need it to be a little dark underneath there because we're going to come in with an intense, just an enormous amount of white paint. All right, let's pop down. Pop up, pop down again. Pow! Just like we're on a roller coaster ride, baby. Whoosh! Just crazy. It's all over the place. Trying to get as much of the white to get off of our brush. See how we scoop it up like that? Come down, maybe it pops up over here, and when it does that, maybe it dips down over here. You never can tell until you do it. Right? So again, get out here with your Paint with Josh 1-inch brush. Give it a little wiggle. Maybe we're going opposite ways here. We're going clockwise circles instead of counterclockwise. The clockwise and the clockwise, right? Looks like a W over here. What if we push it a little harder? Take it and mush it and push it until it's really only the top that really has any amount of detail or anything to it, right? Because the more that we push into the canvas, the more we're gonna blend those colors away, pull them down, and get all kinds of crazy, right? So let's get back up here into that crimsony black bit. Just nuts. A little bit more black this time. Oh, Josh. Oh, Josh, don't do it. Just what do you... Just wait. Wait. Just let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You guys ever see that video? The guy that was gonna bungee jump. He's like, let me tell you something. And then they pushed him off anyway. It's hysterical. Now, why didn't we start over here with all the paint? Why did I start in the center right here? Because I didn't want it to be as dark as this over here. So you kind of dump out, deposit what you have, and then take whatever's kind of left. Add that little bit of darkness. Yes! Get back underneath here and start mixing it up. The more we mix it, the softer it becomes. Right? The more crazy it gets. The more it's going to move. The more pressure we push on it, the harder and the softer it's going to become in the paint-wise, but the more we're going to be able to move it with all that pressure, guys. Ow! Ow! Oh! Ooh! The more we mix it, the softer it gets, guys. The softer it gets. So we can start taking some of our white clouds and dragging them down over, bringing them downtown. Wherever we want it to go is exactly the way it's going to go. You can make some really cool clouds out there, just like that, by taking a bit of darkness, right? So we want these guys to be a little flatter. Get up underneath them, blend that sky away, push it, mush it real hard. Oh man, that's gorgeous. I like that. Maybe we need one more brighter section right up here just to help fill that space. Just a tad bit. Nothing too crazy. A couple swipes and a mix-up, and all of a sudden you got yourself a really cool little sky in the night. Guys, guys, what if we wanted like a little rainstorm out in the distance? Let's get that black and crimson paint, just a tiny bit. Let's put it out here, actually. Ooh, just right down, straight down. A little bit of darkness falling from our clouds back here. We want it to be soft, so we have to go over it a lot of times. You don't necessarily need it to come all the way down, and we get to decide how big it is, how dark it gets, just with a couple little taps. Ooh, there's a bit of blue in there. Ooh, there's a bit of blue in there, guys. That must have meant that we grabbed too much blue, and I don't like that blue at all. So watch this. I'm gonna mix it away. Grabbing some of the darkness, working it back. Grabbing some of the pink, working it over the blue. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until you can see it no longer. Do you see? Look at that guy, guys. Look at that guy, guys. Did I just say that? Look at that guy, guys. He's gorgeous. Gonna come back in here with my little rainstorm action again. Pull it down, flat underneath the cloud. I can always blend my cloud down. We want it to be back here and be soft enough that we can't really chill. Oh yeah. What's going on back there? All right, we drag it, we let it fade. And if you ever go look at a storm over the ocean, it's very localized into that one spot. We're gonna go back and forth a couple times. Just a couple old times, you guys. Oh man, that's turning out amazing. Now, where is my Paint with Josh palette knife? I can't do a Seascape without my Paint with Josh palette knife. Is it in here? It is in here. Check it out. Very cool little palette knife, a little bit smaller. Very nice. Paint with Josh, Craft Ammo, the gorgeous palette knife, guys. Now let's get out here and let's start launching in just the smallest little bit of white paint that we can actually get on our knife. And let's launch in a little line, just very soft little line back here. We're gonna work back just a little bit at a time, lighting up little areas as we go. Little things, right? Just little skirts of water. They don't even have to be a straight line. As you can see right here, now it looks like one wave is off this way, and this guy is like another break off of something, right? All things are possible, guys, and anything we can do, all up to us. Okay? We just don't want to make it too bright out there in the night. Let's drop down a little bit. So we'll come out here, further over to the side, start our sideways deals, and then drop down instantly. Maybe we'll go up a little bit, go down again, go up a little bit. Where do you want your waves to be, right? Eventually you're gonna run out of paint on your knife, which is the whole reason why we stopped right there, because there was no more paint on the knife. Right? Take this guy, start dropping on little bits. We're using the knife because it's going to drop it on randomly just by sliding it back and forth, straight sideways, right? And we're only focusing on this edge right here. So this edge is flat to our horizon, and then we can move, do different things out there, right? All with the little flat edge of our knife. So we're not trying to turn our knife handle too much. We just want to be out here, pushing it, mushing it, and not having too much paint, right? You can always go back with your brush and flatten it out. If you put on too much paint, then it's going to be hard to do that, okay? So let's just say we take our Paint with Josh fan brush, very soft. Ooh, very, very, look at that. We flatten it out, almost filling in every single place, right? Leaving some areas, because we don't need every bit all filled in. And then get that soft little color. The front of our wave becomes nice and crisp, right? This back guy back here, just on the horizon, that's all we need. Zip! Doesn't even have to go all the way across, literally. Literally has to do nothing. Whatever you feel like it has to do is what it has to do, right? Now, let's see. I lost our little peak right there. I'm gonna keep a little white peak. Okay, so we could literally do the same thing. You could come back right here. You could drop down. We're gonna have a whole, you know what? Let's just go crazy. Let's go bonkers, as they say. I'm gonna come down here, start making little Z shapes. I'm gonna show you how to connect all these things together. Look at all those colors. They're gonna shine through. Yeah, guys! Oh, this is it. This is the one. I've been seeing it in my dreams. We're rather my nightmares. Whichever one. I've been seeing it come to life each night. Look at it! Ow! I swear, if any one of you grabs this out of my store before I have the chance to take it out, I will find you. I mean, it is my job. This is what I do. I sell paintings that I create live on the air, right? This is my gig. This is what I do. But holy shaving cream. This one, guys, just because of that right there. Okay, we've been doing a lot of things with multiple eyes in the middle. Now let's do one with no eye. Nothing. No eye at all. This wave can't see. He's blind. He's blinded by the light. Manfred Mann and his Earth Band. Did you know that? We're going to come over here. Actually, we might have to have just a small... I take it back. We're going to have one little eye right here. Just a very small amount on the Paint with Josh fan brush. Just enough to light it up. We don't want to touch, right? If we touch, that's bad. We don't want to do that. Get in there, brighten it up just enough, and leave a little dark separator in between. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Are you ready to watch this changing paint go down? Here we go. We're going to roll over the side just barely. Just enough. And then this guy going to have his whole thing. This is immense rolling action of a wave. I'm going to continue on. Just lightly flicking over. We're not trying to put on so much paint that we're covering all of the stuff as I go back and add more. We just need a little touch. Right? It'll go a long way. It's rolling down, right? But this guy, we got to get to roll a bit more because, there we go. Just brighten it up over there just a little, I swear, if that was one of you guys. Okay. The painting is still there, Josh. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yes, look at this. All right, we want to come down here. I swear, you guys, if that's you, okay. Okay, it's just another Facebook message. I get so many messages on Facebook, you guys, it's not even funny. If you're not making the noises, it's not gonna work. Just not gonna work. Oh, this is fantastic. Just fantastic. Zip, zap, zoop. Just brightening it up a little bit. Nothing crazy as our waters roll. Oh, it's like pinky to greeny. I know people that love that color combination. Over here, just falling off into nothingness. This whole thing's one big rolling crasher. It's rolling over the side. Now, let's wash off a brush. So we gotta have a nice, clean, dry brushery in order to do some of this craziness. Crazy boy! We gotta have some splashy bits to the bottom of our water, right? Correct? Do we not? Of course we do. Right? And in order to get those, we're making them on what paint climbs up the sides of the Paint with Josh brush, not what's on the tip. What climbs up the side, right? So if we get out here and we start making little guys, they're falling and then bang, they've come down, they've hit the ground. Kersplash! Right, they're up. They're kind of fighting to try to get up into that bit of brightness up there. Right? We don't want to go down too far. It's a very horizontal little splasher. That water crashing down. Okay? Now we got to go back and mix it in order for it to look correct. We got to mix it down all nice and sharp-like. We'll grab our 1-inch brush, the Paint with Josh 1-incher, just so softly. Mixing it above and below. Above and below. Gotta get those crashers in there, guys. If you're not making the sound effects, boy, you're not having fun. And why aren't you having fun? You gotta have the fun with us. It's so much fun to make all the sound effects. Gonna sneak some of that blue back over here. Watch. Just by picking up some of this blue and continuing to roll through the white. So we've darkened it a little bit. Oh, look at those colors! Yeah! fantastic. Oh my goodness. That's great. That is great. That's just a little bit of our titanium white with our 1-inch brush and applying it with the fan brush. Right? This guy we're hitting with the fan brush, but we're just turning all different directions. Just like that. Just so I can see if it'll make any difference. All right? We know that paint's going to start to slide and blend around, but maybe a couple of them might stand out as a couple little details in there. That's fantastic. Now, let's go grab our palette knife, a little bit of our liquid white and our titanium white. Let's see what we can do, right? We know we don't have to go far out here. This guy is all up underneath and pretty vertical. Excuse me. Yeah, it's very vertical, Josh. It's extremely vertical, isn't it? You guys, yeah, it's opposite day. It's opposite day. Oh, he's fantastic. I'm gonna come in here and swipe it up into our wave. Swipe this guy back. Boom, boom. Just so we have a little bit, and we can kind of tell where the land is. All right, we can always go in and make them a little softer by going like this guy. Basically doing the same thing. I just didn't have much liquid white in there in order to light up any beachy area. But just like that, guys, man alive. Dude, we could have the whole wave. And then our little eye, we'll get a little we'll lose our eye. We could have the whole wave roll across the thing like that. That would be wicked, you guys. Shit eyes. I'm gonna come in here with some liquid white too. Liquid white, titanium white, always the mix. If you're not making the noises, man, you're just not having fun out there. Go ahead. Don't have any fun then. Fine. Oh, guys. Is that not amazing? Because I just love it. I love it. All we're trying to do, pop in little bits of bright and leave little bits of shadow everywhere that we can. Every single wears that we can over there. Okay, now let's get a little bit of our white. We know this guy is going to start sliding back. Right, now almost immediately up into our little guy. Oh, it's all pink and crazy like. Zip, zip, zip. Going up to our little Z shape. Off the back side, pulling it down the other way. All right, off of this side, pulling it down the other way. Until you want them to meet. Now we can start going this way again. Right? Feeding out all that foaminess and change and all the stuffs, guys. Oh, I like that. That's going to be cool. That's going to be cool. Let's wipe off our knife. Excuse me, our brush. We're going to start pulling these guys down. Pulling this guy back. That'll be our little ridge right there on the edge of our water. Just a little ridge in the night. You guys, look at this thing. Look at it. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Let's start to take that thing away. There we go. Zip it up. Zip it round. Back before we go up, guys. Back before we go up. You don't want to go up too far. Take this guy, slide him down. Zip, zap, zoop. All right, take these guys over there, and we'll have lots of stuff that we can do. Oh, we can do more water. Don't you think, Josh? Don't you think we could sneak in another little wave? I think so, guys. I think you guys are right. This guy, I want to come out here and just onto the edge of my stuff, just so I know we've got a little bit of water out here. Okay, that's our liquid white and our titanium white mix right out there. And then start making our little Z pattern back and forth and back and forth. Taking that paint, dropping it off of our knife, and just making sure it gets stuck out onto our canvas out there. That's all we want to do. Take this guy and make him soft. Dragging some of that color back up into the wave, giving ourselves a nice little crisp little edge. Yes! Okay, let's get in here with our liquid white. Come over here. And we're going to start dropping it down. We're going to move up. We're going to come down. We're going to go beneath. Right in there. Ooh. Ooh, didn't I say we were going to do some other waves, Josh? Didn't we say we were going to do other waves? Man, what are you trying to put sand there for then? All right, let's whip this guy out. Just whip him out, whip him back. Right? Kind of feed him into our last bit of wave back there. Zip! Just like that. Not as easy as you could do it. Just like so. Okay, now we've got a broken thing right here, which is perfect. Because, what if we grabbed up... Ooh, what if we grabbed up... What if we came off this way and made a whole big crazy thing. Right? Put some paint up here because we know we're going to slide it back. Grab any amount that we can off the front and use it to feed it backwards. Okay? Little guys in the night. Little things out there in the ocean water. Came down again and connected this little guy. Just because the more that you do this with our little crisscrosses and stuff, the more it's going to link up new waves and show you stuff that you didn't even think about before. You're like, oh shoot, look at that. I could do that now, and then I could do this, and then this wave could be connected to that, and then we could do this off of this guy, and then this could go to that, you know what I mean? And it'll show you different things. I'm gonna leave those little dark separators out. The more little dark separators that we leave, the better off we're going to be. Right? If this guy came up, we're going to connect on that bit of brightness right in front of, there we go. Take that guy back a little bit. Just the little bits every so often. Don't even have to do much, guys. This guy, we want to come down, streaking onto that side, okay? All things are possible. Now watch this. I'm going to take this one guy. Yeah, if he's sliding off that way, we can slide him off this way. Just by grabbing our knife and pulling at the front edge of that wave and make like a little dip ski, a little dippy bob turn over here, right? Same thing, you could get rid of both of them just by connecting it, okay? Filling it, and then going back and pulling it out with our brush. A little bit of fill, a little filler. We're going to come back in here. We're going to cut right through all that stuff. Fill it back. All the way to the last bit of color that we can possibly keep dark back there. All right, and we got more and more and more little waves coming in. More things happening, you guys. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. That is cool, guys. It's cool, it's cool. Zip, zap, zoom. A couple little bits. A little here, a little there. Oh yeah. Starting to like it. Okay, now let's say underneath, or in front of perhaps, if we grabbed a little bit of our color like this and we came down, we just started launching in just a few little bits of splash or some little something that's coming towards us right here in the front. Right? We can take out the areas that we don't want. We can slide other things away. Right? We can do little things all the time if we don't like how it looks. That's the best part about it. We're in control. Oh man, it looks like just oh, like just a shit. What am I? Ectoplasm. No. Damn it. What is the word? Bioluminescence. Looks like a little bioluminescence right there. That's fucking rad. There. Just a little bit. Oh, I like it, guys. I like it. Okay, we're going to take a little bit of that over here as well. Just popping it in front of so we can make our little waves. Right, kind of going up over the top so we have our little splashier bits. And then coming and grabbing the base of it, sliding it out just a little bit. Just a little. Then we can decide what we want to do with our land, per se. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Let's take this guy over here. Filling him in, pushing it wherever we want it to be, basically. It's totally up to us where all these things are happening, you guys. All right, let's take a little bit more. We're going to do one more little line off to the side over here. We gotta have something feeding back this way. So we're gonna take a little of our color up there and grab it with our old brush and start to slide it and blend it out. Bringing it back, bringing it back, bringing it back, bringing it back. There we go. Almost all the way back. Don't want to touch the colors. Let this side kind of drag down a little bit, but nothing too crazy like. Right, there we go, there we go. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do right down here. If I make these guys a bit bigger, they'll start rolling out towards us. Oh, that's gonna look cool. That's gonna look cool. It's all about like painting so much that I've done all these different things on different kind of canvases and stuff. There's the water. Gotta get some liquid white into this guy too. Then we can have our little waves crashing, fill them in. All right, let's bring this guy a little bit of our liquid white and the titanium white so it stays bright. Get up in front of those little things, right? Gotta get up in front of that stuff. Front of our other waves in the distance. All right, the more that we go, the more crazier it gets. Bink! Just like that. Ooh, I like it. All right, let's see. Let's see, you guys, as we come in here. We're gonna mix it up soft. Little things, little things, little things. What is that? Sure, guys. Who did... I was gonna keep this one for my own lonesome self, and Cosmic came in and snuck it away from all of yous. Just all of ye landlubbers. She come and took it away from ya. Oh, that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Just a little crazy, man. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we take a little bit of this guy, come over here, we're gonna launch in our liquidy white mess, right underneath this little guy, trying to save a bit of shadow up underneath him. We know we can drag it back down, but I'm gonna try to save a little bit. See if we can get any more liquid white to come out of our little tin. I don't think there's much left. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Sugar! We're gonna pull it down like this. Oh, look at that color changing. All those little things, they're gonna droop, they're gonna drip, they're gonna go crazy. Oh, look at that for a beach, you guys. Shoot, guys. I'm gonna come in here and make it a little bit brighter. Gotta make it a little bit brighter. Yes. 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 Down into the purpley bits. You guys, look at this thing. Oh, man alive. Are you ready? We're gonna go side to side. You gotta get rid of all those vertical streaks. Turn them into horizontally streaks, and it helps if your brush doesn't have any more paint on it. Or a little pineapple in the rose, it's all good. Look at this for some sand. Ooh. You guys don't have to make it all the same. All right, come back. Ovation. Making all these vertically streakies into our horizontal show. Look at that! Holy shaving cream. You guys. Man, why do they always gotta be so good on a Thursday? There we go, we're gonna change the angle of this wave just a little bit. A little bit, help him round himself out. There we go. It's because Cosmic loves these pinky greeny colors with the purpley bluey bits. I already knew it. All right, let's get over here and grab some more of our liquid white. And then we're probably gonna be just out of this jar, I would imagine. There's nothing left in this poor, lonely old jar. Get out of here! Come on now, jar. It's like the only thing that's left is the solidified stuff at the bottom. Okay, it's liquid white time, you guys. And gals. And paint and piage. Try to sneak. There we go. Zippy zappy zoopy. Oh man, look at the shadow. If we leave the shadow big on this guy, it's gonna make him look close, right? which is exactly what we want in this one. Just in this one. So let's not get our shadow too far gone in our little friend. Now we're gonna come in with our liquid white. Liquid white, just about as pure as you can get it. Over here, we're gonna start a little higher, and then we're gonna end a little lower. We probably won't be able to do it off of just one knife load, right? Sorry, that term always makes me blush. And then we'll be able to go back. You guys ever watch Family Guy? No? Bruce? Everybody know what I'm talking about? Old Bruce? Everybody forget about Bruce? That's fine. That's fine. I was watching it earlier today. That's what I do at work. I just watch cartoons. I was watching cartoons at work. That's all we're ever doing. Popping a little bit of our liquidy white mess on. All right, and then we're going to be streaking it outwards and back towards that watery, the watery goodness, everybody. I can't believe Cosmic went in and got this one. I mean, it's totally her color palette, though. Like, she loves this color palette. No doubt about it on the color palette. Okay, let's get in here with our liquid white. Just what's on the canvas already. We don't need anything else. We don't want to grab too much. My Paint with Josh brush was dirty, which is why I was using this guy right here. But just like so. Remember, if you want to reach a tall space, you got to be dragging it from the edge, not going vertical. Don't go vert on us, bro. Right, see how far I've got to back up to the left if I want to get any amount of paint to go up there? Holy cow! You guys! Let's get down. Get down on it. Come on and get down on it. If you really want it. No? There we go. You gotta feel it. Oh man, look at it. Dudes and dudettes. Dude is totally a bilingual term, or what's the word? It's used for men and ladies, both, right? I'm a painter, not a wordsmith. Not a dictionary over here. Let's take a couple of our little diamond bits, if we can just get any of them to fall off the old knifery. Just a couple little pieces. By going in reverse, right? You get a couple of these little specks to float on the top of our water. Just a couple. Oh, man. Holy shaving cream, you guys. Shoot to the guys. Let's take this guy down a little bit. There we go. There we go. It's a little bit too dark right there. Perfect. Perfection. Pure to perfection, you guys. Pow. Love it. Dudes and dudetties. You to the guys. Okay, so Cosmic's gonna have to come up with a name for this painting since she grabbed it during the live show. She's gotta come up with a title for it, and you guys might just be lucky enough for her to choose your title if you type it in the comments below. All right, we're gonna go back in here and add our little watery spray bits, of course, especially on that big old guy. A couple of them into our little guys down around the base. Just a little, oh man, just like you would never be able to paint all these little guys. It would take you a year just to paint out all those little specks. And we just knock them right out. All right, you want to see though a bit brighter color right here. Since we got the room, we're right on the edge of another set of wave anyway. We can take that guy and drag him back. There we go. Just to have a bit of brightness on the front up there. Oh, I like him. Fill in that dark spot. There we go. Pow! Right? That's what I'm saying. Once you add too much brightness, then you got to continue to add brightness and continue to add brightness and brightness and brightness until the whole painting is just too stinking bright. Right? And that's not what you want. Look at that, though. Dudes. Dudes. Come over here. bits. Oh, there's a bristle trying to cause an issue for me. Don't even know if I grabbed it or not. Finger paint with Josh. Got to. Throw it off the other side. Couple little finger painty bits. They're my most favoritist. Right down, just again, trying to get the smallest things to float on top of that water. You don't even need much of anything. Seriously. You need nothing. You put on too much and then you're going to regret it. So don't put on too much. Oh, look at it. Would you just look at that? Would you just look at it? It is fantastic. Guys, everything just keeps making it look better. Just looking better. There we go. Finally, things are working out for me and my family. Bink! Right there. Ooh, I like it. Gotta get it down onto the edge of that dark separator. You don't want them too dark or too big. Little guys in the night. Oh, guys, that's so stinking pretty. Okay, let's see if we can get one little touch. No, you know what? I like that sand. That sand is gorge and a half. Already. Let's see if we can get a few more little specks to fall off our knife. Since we grabbed the paint out on it's on our knife and palette already. See if we can just get a couple more little sprinklers. There we go. Just to fall off in a backwards motion. Just like that. A couple little dudes. Oh! Okay. Let's get one more little bit of our little flakes down into the sand, just so we can have our kind of sandy look. It's dark sand, but you know, you can do it. You can do it. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Maybe we had a bit of brightness back there somewhere. Back there somewhere to make my seascape bright. No? You guys are no fun, man. You gotta have fun out here. Come on! Let's have some fun. To make my seascape bright, then we'll paint I don't know, something in the night. I had to, you guys. It was there. It was there for the taking. The in the night thing. It was there. It was there. Oh! I like those little bright bits out on the edge. And you just kind of tap at it, make it real bright like. Just real bright like. Little things, we don't want to have too much brightness is the key. Right? It gets right over the tip top of the eye of our wave, mateys. Which is exactly why it's bright in the night. In the night. Woo! Shaving cream. Look at that. Would you just look? Would you just for 1 second, just look at that? Oh, man alive. Okay, Cosmic, what do we got for a chidle? An old chidle for this little guy. I gotta wash off a ton of brushes. You guys have to give me a chidle for this. And then, once we have a chidle, Cosmic's gonna have to pick between all the chidles. It's gonna be up to her for the chidle to be chosen. Sorry, I'm being extra annoying tonight. Here's a poll for you. Is Paint with Josh being extra annoying tonight? Comment below. Is he being extra annoying tonight? Because there's nothing we can do about it if he is. We just want to know for future reference if he's being ultra annoying. Action. Over here. Facts. Okay. Let's finish washing off these old brusheries. For sure, guys. And then we gotta do a light party, we gotta do an RGB party, we gotta spin the wheel, we gotta do all the stufferies. Ding, ding. Hey, baby. So, have you guys seen my new bubbles tutorial? Bubbles! Bubbles! Seen the new bubbles one? Because it's freaking awesome. Teach you how to paint bubbles in 5 minutes and like 20 seconds. That's all you need. Quick little 5-minute vid on how to do the old bubbles. Ding, ding, ding. We're gonna start the round, everybody. By the way, check in. Let me know where you're watching from. What would you call this painting right here? Because Cosmic grabbed it, which means that she gets to pick the title forever. Just because she got it during the live show, she gets to choose what the title is going to be. So now, it is your responsibility to give her suggestions in the title, suggestions for the title in the comments section, please. Please and thank you. Alright. That guy, this guy, over here, guys. So, have you seen my new bubbles tutorial? Just put it out today, so it's okay if you haven't seen it. Just literally put it out today, right an hour and a half before the show. We'll teach you in 5 minutes how to do a couple bubbles in oils. And super simple little thing. Super simple, guys. Super simple. So, you guys, what do we got for a title on this fantastic little painting, you guys? Yeah, let's put it over here. I always put it furthest away. Over there, my friends. Now we gotta throw the old bird fam in. The family of birds. What do you speak of, Josh? These little guys right here, and just go caca. Who's ready to get their Paint with Josh liner brushes just to be able to do the birds? That's what I want to know. Just to be able to do the old caca. You gotta have that Paint with Josh liner brush. It's going to be fantastic, my friends. I love it. Let's take this guy and blend him in right there too. Zippity, zippity, zappity. How easily fixed is stuff. Yes! Did you think I lost it? I haven't lost it, man. We'll juggle all day right in front of a wet painting. Ho! Oh shit, that almost hit the canvas. Was it Afro Circus? Yeah! Okay. You guys! Alright, so, I love y'all. What are we going to title this thing, man? What do we got for a title, everybody? Man, look at that shine on the top of the water. Sprinkle shores, I like that. Cotton candy waves. I wrote to him, Miss International Queen, he never responded. Still waiting on a response. Thanks, AJ, appreciate you. Cosmic Beach. Colors of the she, everybody. The she. The old she. There's one little bit, like a little speck right there. And one little speck of white in the sky right there. They're like water droplets that got a little bit too high. So we had to get rid of those little guys. What are we calling it? Colors of the she, everybody. Oh, we Pocahontas? The colors of the sea. Have you ever heard the waves cry to the blue corn beach? No. Just doesn't work. It's not the same. It's just not the same. There we go. We already pre-signed this one earlier because I'd done so many little paintings today I was going to forget what number I was on. So, what are we calling this one? One more time. The title, everybody. Anybody? That was a Disney child. Colors of the beach. Wait, what is it? Seriously, what's it called? I forget now. Now that I'm... It's colors. colors of the sea. Awesome. Painted on 1/30/24. We're all going to go to PaintWithJosh.com because it's the bestest place of all time. Sure, guys. We gotta flip this guy around and then finish the top ski because our easel gets in the way up there, causing it to be a pain in the Jack Johnson when it comes to finishing the top. So, go back over it with the same colors that we did before, in the same order, just so they blend the same ways. Out here, out there. Oh man, sometimes the top of the canvas you can have your own little mini scene on it because it's just a crazy inch-wide type of a deal. There we go. Nice and soft, guys. Oh, there we go. Get up there. Get over there. There we go. Man, look at that thing. Woo! Fantastic, everybody. You guys, okay, you guys ready for the light party? Because I'm really excited to see what this one's going to be like under light party conditions. So, if you are ready, in fact, for the light party, type in the words, "I'm ready," and then get ready to tell me the first thing that flashes for you. Now, here's what it's going to be like under the light party conditions. If you are sensitive to light, turn your phone away from your face. Do not look back until I audibly tell you that it is okay, probably about 30 to 60 seconds. We're going to start the light party very soon, but I need to know, are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you buckled in? Keep all of your arms and hands inside the ride at all times, starting in 3, 2, 1, light party! Boom! What flashes for you the most? What catches your eye? Your old eyeballs, right? What's catching your balls, your eyeballs? Party time! Woo woo! It's the party train. You guys know we could whistle like a train? It's been a minute since we've done it. Okay, the lights are all back to normal. You guys, I still got the train whistle down. Down. Okay, are you ready to do the RGB party? You guys know what that already is. It's when we turn the lights all red and then all green and then all blue. And it's going to be a grand old time. Your job is to tell me which is your favorite. Which of these 3 color changes is going to be your favorite? The birds are in there. They're to the left of the rainstorm in the distance. The old birdies, right? So we're going to go red in 3, 2, 1, red. Oh, guys, look at how it just changes the entire painting. Just amazing. Thank you, Oklahoma Trucker. I appreciate you. Oklahoma Trucker. Right, we're going to go green in 5, 4, green. Dudes. God, it looks good in green. That looks good in green. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We're going to go to blue in 3, 2, blue. Oh, it just makes it very nightimey. It's just dark. Everything's just dark out there. Oh, yes. Glitter in the sand? We could do that. We could do that. In all shades of green. So, which was your favorite color, guys? And the lights are now back to normal. If you're sensitive to light, you may now look back. We're back to normal lighting conditions. So, I love how this one came out. One-ishly. Take some of these clouds and wiggle them back down over the top of this guy just a little bit. Little things. Oh, yeah. Now I gotta wash the brush again. So, you guys, what was your favorite of the colors? Lots of people like red. Red is always good. Always good. I like the green a lot of the time, especially if we're doing like a greeny type of a scene. It's got a lot of green in it. Always looks really cool. So, beyond that though, guys, do we want glitter in the sand, honestly? We can throw glitter onto this dude. Cosmic, did you really want that? Plain trail. There is no plain trail in this one, unfortunately. It's not out there. Yes, we did want glitter in the sand. I see lots of yas, but not from, like, Cosmic herself. Let's see. I read all the comments, KM. It's just the YouTube comments disappear very quickly, and then I have to actually come over and touch the actual screen and to make them appear again. So, Monkey's Vendetta. Cosmic, oh, I see her over on YouTube wanting glitter. Okay, let's get the glitter into the sand. You guys, this is Reflections Ocean Blue glitter. I've had this thing for like 3 years, and I've still only used a teeny tiny amount of it. Oh, that's gonna be gorgeous. I can see it sparkling now, dude. Into the waves and the croshy spray. The croshiness. Oh, oh, baby, it's gonna be gorgeous. Just gorgeousness. It's gonna be fantabulous, you guys. Look at it. Look at it. It needs to sparkle to match her personality. Man, those little glittery specks. You guys, you guys. So let's see if we can pick up any bits of glitter. Really turn the lights up bright. There's little specks in there, but it's gonna be hard to see. Man, that's a cool looking painting. So, Dawn is asking for a second show tonight. I believe we shall be back for a second show because I have a very cool painting. Let me show you what it looks like. Something set up to go already. We're talking Deep Space Josh coming out. Are you ready, folks? Are you just ready? Look at this guy. I plan on doing this guy later on tonight. We've got our Ton 618, the largest black hole ever created. Looks literally like a donut. So if you're like, why does it look like a donut? Because that's what it literally looks like. Go Google it. TON 618. Boom. Things like 100 million light years across. Like, it is so big. It's literally the biggest thing we've ever observed in the visible galaxy. The galaxy. And it's going to be fantastic. So, I'm thinking about going deep space later, but we may not do it on YouTube. It's so hard to stream to both platforms every single night for both shows. So, if not, I do have other spacey ones on my YouTube that you can go back and watch and learn how to do. There we go. There we go. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, beyond that, everybody over on YouTube, I love you. I can't wait. We'll come back tomorrow night. And if you want to watch more, come check it out over on TikTok. Maybe we'll be back over there later. Maybe. But until I see you guys again next time, take care. Have the rest of a good day. And bye. Bow. Boosh. You guys. All right, let's flip you guys around over here. What's happening, everybody? Everybody over here. Dude. Whoop. That way. That way. Haha. Your favorite one yet. Oh, she was watching over on YouTube? There we go. Man, look at that. You guys. Goodness gracious. I like the flat trajectory. I like the big, like, thing rolling in. Got further ones crashing. They're about to crash. All the sunlight in the back. ANG. No, I did not. It's just a little trick I play on you. And you fell for it. You fell for it. So, beyond that, yeah, maybe we'll come back and do some space. Maybe we'll wait till tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. But, yeah, beyond that, I love it. I'm not going to do a single thing to it. It's, look at that blend. So, beyond that, you guys are fantastic. I love yous. And if I come back, Make sure you got my notifications turned on so you'll see me. And until I see you again next time, take care. Have the rest of a good day and blah, blah.